Okay. Okay. This is my resolution. All right. Hopefully, I'm going live here. I changed that resolution. Hello, John. John, what's up? Hairballs. Man, you talk about lagging. Don't have a clue. Well, the StreamYard part of it looks okay. Really bad lagging. Happy birthday, you old fart. Okay. Let's see. Well, there's definitely something I didn't do right. Thank you, fat boy. Looking good for 103. Yeah, Tim. I got a notification here, my uh, resolution. I did set it. And this says Sunday. Oh, my heavens. I changed it. Basic info. Okay. I got that. I get so flustered. I may mess it all up here in just a minute. Interact. Wrong one. Okay. Properties. All right. Well, according to that, I've got it set right. But man, you talk about lag. John's got it right. Yes, today is my birthday. Yes, today is my birthday. Okay. Hello, junk man. Okay, now that doesn't look like lag on that page. Your birthday was yesterday, and you was 64. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday to you. Only enough to keep from, peeing on the end of my shoes. Okay, I need to send Grizz an email in case he's out here. Yeah, that's not right. Okay, StreamYard. Copy. I miss Pam. Oh, okay. Okay, Grizz, I've got something messed up, man. Hello, Rhonda. Thank you. Hey, Grizz, I sent you an email. I need some help. I don't know what I did. Okay. Am I still lagging, people? The StreamYard page is not. The YouTube page is lagging terrible. And okay. All right. Still don't know where I'm at. Okay, Grizz.
Tim, how's it going?
Well, what page should I be watching? StreamYard?
You want to watch StreamYard page and have the chat pop out. That's all you want to look at. Now, I just
Okay.
came to YouTube and you were showing fine there. I did not see any lag on my end.
Oh,
Quite possibly what's happening is the lag that you're seeing on the YouTube is your computer is being worked harder, but it's still sending a nice smooth upload to YouTube for you. But you're just seeing your computer being overworked.
okay. Well, I went in there and I changed the resolution or whatever it is to 1280 and 720, like Cornbread said.
Yep.
Okay, I got that.
I think you're good because when I was just in the YouTube, you weren't lagging. The picture was coming, everything was coming through just fine.
All right. So is the YouTube title, is it 63 or is it Sunday?
63.
Okay. Because the StreamYard page that I'm looking at says Sunday.
Right. Yeah. The StreamYard page says Sunday, but the YouTube is titled 63 years of age or something like that.
Okay. Well, how or what should I have done to change that from Sunday to 63?
Okay. You don't want to change this on YouTube per se. On this YouTube page that you're on now, when you change it next time, I would just title it OBS. Okay. That means that is the link that you're going to sign into in your OBS. When you're going to turn on the OBS, you're just going to click on this link, and that's what's going to activate it. When you sign into the OBS, you still got to go into YouTube and you got to change the title or do the titling thing over there on that side. But on StreamYard, you don't even have to have a title up there.
Okay.
But I would just label it as OBS. Just label it as this is the one that I access OBS with. So generally, you're going to always have that same stream key up there.
Okay. But I don't know how to change it from Sunday to OBS.
So did you just made this? Let's see here. I'm going to tell you how to do that. I'm going to open it up another StreamYard page. I'm not going live, but I'll open up another StreamYard page. And I'll act like I'm setting up. Okay. Now, when you open up your StreamYard page and you show the live that's already there or whatever, like on mine, I'm showing Alf 270 created on December 1st at 6:30 a.m. Then I had the button to click enter broadcast. And to the right of that, it says more with an arrow key pointing down. You click on that where it says more, and then you click edit. And then on that title in the title, you can change the title of it right there.
Okay, I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't see anything like that.
No, you don't see anything like that.
Okay.
Because I'm talking about when you first open up your OBS before you start streaming.
Okay, so you change it in the OBS page. No?
No, that's in your StreamYard page. But
Okay.
before you go to broadcast.
Okay.
Here, let me do a screen share, okay?
Okay. But see, I named it 63 years old.
Right. Okay, but look, okay, I'm doing a screen share here. You'll have to bring me on up.
Oh,
Okay, this is the stream that we're on here. Okay, this is the one that we're on here. And if you can see up here in the top right, I have another StreamYard page here that I'm going to click to right here. I'm going to click on that. That takes me to my StreamYard, just like I was going to StreamYard, okay? So actually what I'm going to do here, just to show you the step-by-step. Okay, I'm at Google. I'm going to click on my StreamYard here. Okay. Now I'm in my StreamYards, and I want to go over here, and I can click on one of these, any one of these, and I click enter broadcast, or I can click up here and create new broadcast.
okay. There's where I'm doing wrong.
Okay, at this point here, don't create a new broadcast. Go over here and of this where it says enter broadcast. To the right of that, click this arrow key down, and then click the edit button. There.
Okay.
Edit button, then you can change the title to whatever you want. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can title this. I'm going to title this StreamYard. Okay. Yeah, Alf 270 StreamYard. I'll leave that on in there, and then I want to scroll down to the bottom here, and I want to click Save Changes. Okay, and then I'm gonna. Let's see here. It says it looks like this broadcast is deleted. Okay. So then I want to scroll down to the bottom and I want to click Save Changes again. And I want to disregard that. Okay, just a second, Kim. I'll be right back here. Just a second.
All right. What is it? But
Okay. Anyway, once you do that, now you see here where I click to save and I exit out of there. It says Alf 270 StreamYard. You know, so now that's saved. So now I can just click enter broadcast, and might take a few minutes to load up. There it is, and I want to click OK. And then here I am in the broadcast, and then I could take this over to OBS, or I could click go live or whatever I wanted to do. You got all that? I can't hear you, Kim. I lost audio.
okay, I had to mute it.
Okay, did you get all
When
that?
I'm in the StreamYard, that's where I got to change it from Sunday to whatever by clicking on the three dots and click edit.
Yeah, I click at it, and then you'll go through. Afterwards you'll go through and I mean after you'll go through on that there and you know roll down to the bottom and click save at the bottom of each time you do that.
All right.
But you only name that page there only one time. You know, and just leave that name alone, and then you'll always do like what you did on this one here when you titled it in the YouTube. You titled it 63. You didn't do that in StreamYard. You did that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here now. I got to minimize this page down.
And I did that with basic info. Where do you go in there to change the mono to where you're monetized? You
In
got to do that
StreamYard.
on
I mean, you got to do that in YouTube. And I go. You'll want to go to Studio Beta. Yeah, I gotta switch. Here. Let me do this here. I'll go.
I'll get that figured out after a bit.
I'll just show you here real quick. Just a second here. I mean, it's really simple. You know how to get into Studio Beta, so I'm not even going to go through all that. I'm just going to go to the home page here. And then I want to click a share screen again here. And then you can see it real easy.
I think I got to open another tab, but I'll let you.
Okay,
So-
well, just watch here. You don't need to open another tab. Just watch your StreamYard. It's so easy. You'll have no problem here. Okay, I'm going over to now. You should see a clean screen here. Okay, this is in my Creator Studio.
Yeah.
You know how to get Creator Studio. Okay. Now what you'll do is you're going to click this video emblem here on the left. You'll click on that. And then over here, you see where it says up here, uploads in blue, and then on the right it says live, and it's in gray. You click on live. Okay, now if I was live, this top video would show that it was live here. It would show
Right.
the live one, and then right at this point here, you can click on this here, monetization. I can turn it on or off, and I don't know if I have it off for some reason, but I'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay. But anyway, I'll click that and click save. And
Yeah, I don't know why you got to do that every time. That should be a default setting.
wait, I remember why I didn't have that monetized. There was some stuff on there that I decided to turn monetization off on that, because usually mine automatically goes to default on, but you might have to, check right now. I know that you're monetized now. Did you have to turn the monetization on?
I couldn't find it. Just a minute. Let me open this other tab. And when you got things running, everything's slow.
By the way, Rhonda is asking for a link. I don't know who Rhonda is.
Okay, Rhonda. I'm thinking I've got her email.
Hey, Dave in the desert. Okay, what's the first two letters on your email, and I can send you the link to here, Rhonda.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm monetized or not.
All I know is when I came in, I had to watch a commercial. ROOK.
That's good.
Yeah, that's why I said damn commercials. Don't talk to me yet.
Okay. Well, I got to get to the video. Yeah, I don't see it there. Ain't that awful?
Did you go to live stream?
Well, I'm trying to.
Okay, Rhonda, you have Mel when you get in here. Type in the private chat if you can that I'm here or something, so he knows to look down in the basement.
Okay. I can't find it. And it's so slow. Okay, Rhonda. I'm back here where I can watch the basement now.
Because at the end of the live stream, after you turn off your OBS, it will be a lot faster. Then go on in there, and you'll see that it's already monetized, and then
Okay.
you don't worry about it after that.
So if I monetize it after the fact, do I get credit for the whole time?
You get credit for the whole time, but if there's no commercials, watch for the whole time. Well, for now, if commercials are playing on it now, that means it's monetized.
Okay.
I mean, if you weren't monetized, I wouldn't have got that commercial.
Okay, good. Hello, Lee.
Hey, Skeeter.
Hello, Skeeter. Okay. There's Rhonda.
There she is.
Hello, Rhonda.
Hello.
Sorry. I'm still a student driver.
You
We're
and I
both
are,
subscribers.
I'm confused. Why are you trying to use OBS with StreamYards?
Because StreamYards only allows you to use 20 hours now a month.
Right. And I got the notification that I'm 25 hours instead, so I can't stream until the 19th.
But you can with OBS.
So if you see, the deal is with the StreamYards, like what he's doing now, this does not count on that 20 hours.
All right, so then maybe you guys need to help me out then. I can't figure out OBS.
Oh, it's not easy.
Yeah, exactly. I have 5 brain traumas. My name's Rhonda.
Now, do you invite people up to the panel?
Huh?
Do you bring people up on your panel?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Kim's
you'll want OBS then, or something. Something. I don't know if there's any other. I do know that there's a free version of Zoom that you can get, but you can only live stream for 40 minutes at a time.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna
Yeah,
work.
I've been up on Rhonda's panel.
Yeah, I usually, my lowest stream is probably besides a shout out stream or something, but my lowest stream is usually 4 or 5 hours.
Right. Yeah,
And what confused me is why he still has 3 streams up instead of why do you still have 3 of your streams up?
What's that?
On your broadcast, you still have 3 of your streams up to where you can go and enter and go live instead of starting a new one.
It's you can restart the same one over and over and over when you're doing it this way.
I thought it just continued.
No, it doesn't. It just because what you're doing in OBS is you're starting the stream in OBS, so it's its own key, and the OBS is separating it.
I'm glad I came over. I seen it was his birthday, so that's the only reason why I went ahead and popped over. I was on another friend's panel, but she's having trouble with her Wi-Fi, and with 5 of us up there, it's making her hear an echo real bad and more like robot. And so I got off the panel for a little bit. But I'm gonna have to try to figure out that OBS.
Do you know what your internet speed is?
No, I don't. It's my son and daughter-in-law's. I have no idea.
And you're on a computer though, right?
Yeah, I'm on a laptop. Yeah, I have full bars with no problems on mine. She's having trouble with her Wi-Fi, and she broke her. I don't know if I can pronounce it right. Ethernet cord that plugs into the laptop.
Yeah.
She broke it, so she's just running on the Wi-Fi, and it's not as good as using the Ethernet. And she's over in Odin, Illinois. You know where Odin's at, Kim?
Yes.
See, that's where she's at, and the Wi-Fi there isn't that
Now wait a minute. Did you say Illinois or Indiana?
Illinois.
No, I know where Odin, Indiana is.
Yeah, that's over east of me. But Odin, Illinois is probably like an hour and a half from you in north, or it'd be like northwest. It's up around, if I remember right, it's up around Mantoon, Carbondale, and up in that area, if I remember right.
Okay. Hello, Ian.
And I'm not gonna hold my breath on that, but it's about an hour and 45 minutes for me, and you're only 15 minutes from me, so it'll be like an hour and a half from you.
Okay.
But it's a
Now,
really small town. Their Wi-Fi sucks. All
Carbondale is south of me.
right, Effingham.
Effingham is north.
Yeah, she says she's like an hour from St. Louis.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm like 3 hours from St. Louis.
Yeah, it depends on how you drive. I've made it. I've made it.
You know
I made
that
it less than-
sign? You probably
it
don't
less
pay
than
attention
my
to
grandpa had
that
it.
sign. That
Yeah.
sign on the side of the road, it says 55 or 60 or whatever it is. That's what I put that speedometer.
Well, my grandpa had to have open heart surgery, emergency open heart surgery, and I wanted to get there before anything happened. So,
Now that's a different story.
yeah. It took me less than 2 hours to get there.
But the whole time that we drove out west to see Grizz and Rosanna, whatever speed limit was, that's how fast I drove.
Well, you took a lot of interstates, and on the interstates it's 70 and 80 anymore.
It's 80 in Idaho.
Yeah.
Now tell me, Kim, since after I live streaming with Hangouts this morning, and you're back on the StreamYards, now tell me, which do you prefer?
I like this better because I can see all three of us.
And that's what you didn't like to start out with, remember?
That's what you didn't like. It took some getting used to.
Because I was used to the Hangouts.
Yeah, you were used to the Hangouts, and you didn't like this. You liked it bouncing back and forth between the people when they were talking. Now you're
Well,
Okay, I remember that now. Yeah. Yeah, I remember
okay,
the
the
hangout.
problem that I had with the Hangouts today, when, you know, all of our pictures is across the bottom, and like Malk was sitting down there low, I couldn't see his face.
yeah.
I could see his face in the little picture.
Yep.
See, it's whatever you get used to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We've been doing this StreamYard long enough. Now I'm used to it.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. No chat on my live comments. There's no chat at all.
See, now I'm going to stay with. Yeah. See, that's because this is not streaming into YouTube's.
Okay. Okay.
This is streaming into OBS. So I mean, yeah. When you come on up here, you can go back to your YouTube window and pop out your chat.
I can't pop it out. I'll mess everything up. I'll just go over to the YouTube side.
But
Now this doesn't make sense. Okay, you're on OBS and StreamYards, but not on this YouTube side. So then, how are you showing up in YouTube?
what's that?
I'm trying to learn. You're not on the YouTube site. You're on StreamYards on OBS. So how are
Right.
you? How did I get my notification in YouTube?
Because that streams to YouTube. OBS does.
Okay. All right.
See, on OBS, if you don't want to invite people on the panel, you can use the OBS camera and microphone, and you can stream on there right from there. You can't invite, but you can put videos on up there. If you want to play a video that you've created, you can pop up your video and play it on in there through the OBS streams, and there's all sorts of stuff that you can do inside of OBS. So when you're streaming, you can be on camera, but if you want to bring somebody up on board to chat with them and in the chat with you, then you got to bring in another chat client to do that with, such as StreamYards or Hangouts.
Hey, Nathaniel Lee, I'm just
OBS has a ton of tools, but it also creates a lot of lag. So if you have an older computer, your older computer might not be able to handle it. Because it does draw a lot of resource out of your computer.
the only thing I have on my computer, I did have OBS, but I had to reset the computer to factory reset several times, and found out it wasn't the computer; it was actually the scope that I had. But anyways, I didn't reinstall the OBS, and I deleted a lot of the stuff that the computer automatically Chrome put on when I downloaded Chrome. And so I have Chrome and YouTube and StreamYard's app. And
You still have Hangouts, by the way.
the Hangouts icons up here on the Chrome page.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's automatically with the Chrome.
Yep.
But I've never used it.
Yeah, I hadn't used it either until I started streaming with it. It just seems to give me a better picture than me using the StreamYard. So I'm going to stay with that because it does give me a better picture.
Okay, what's Ian talking about? He says, but you can click on the little picture to enlarge them. But I missed that in StreamYard side. StreamYard side, you have to click on the little picture to bring them up on the panel.
Okay. Here's what he's talking about. I put you full screen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
Okay.
you can do that with Hangouts too.
Okay.
Right. And then here's me. But with Hangouts, it switches back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
but I can lock it. You can lock it on one person if you want, just like you're doing here.
yeah.
Right. So
Yeah, see, that's what
I usually try to run it like this so everybody can see everybody.
yeah. Unless they're trying to show something, then they can focus better, like showing a coin or something.
Yeah. Like if you're trying to show me
better.
something, then I click on here and I can see your bracelet
Yeah,
and your rings.
yeah.
See, I'm just saying I can see it better.
Right. That's what I was saying, because like the nickel with me being full screen, it focused better with it being presented than what it does not presented. And I got excellent news Monday. I got great news Monday. Variety Vista is authentication or attribution place where you can send your air coins to get attributed or authenticated. And I had one place tell me that my 2 air nickels wasn't airs. And so someone referred me to Variety Vista. So I emailed them Monday and told them what I had. And they told me to send them in and they will be attributed, and they're not cataloged yet, so they will be in my name as the founder.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. I'll be back in a bit. I gotta help my wife for a bit.
Okay.
Okay, Chris.
We're doing some moving around in here.
Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a variety and air type of girl. I like to coin roll hunt, and then I stacks over for my grandsons. I try to.
But when you first start live streaming, everybody's coming up on the chat. You're busier than a one-armed paper hanger.
Sometimes. Sometimes I'm on there 4 or 5 minutes before anybody even comes up, because they want to lurk and see who's going to be on my panel. Armando, I am. Armando's my buddy. I love him to death. He's a good feller. He's a good feller. I'm looking for somebody else and I don't see her, but I just got friend request from somebody, and I'm assuming it's from in here, but well, not a friend request, but you know what I meant. And I got her back, and I was gonna say thank you, but I don't see her in here. She must be lurking. Allison, you lurking?
She might not be on my channel.
I've never seen her anywhere else. Who knows?
Who are you talking about? Allie?
It's I can't. I think it said Allison.
Oh yeah, Allie. Allie Oakley.
Well, I don't remember. I already shut her page down, and I went over and subscribed back to her, but I already shut. Let me look. It should be on my notifications still. I just went through the pop-up. Nope. This is Allison 481959.
Okay, I don't remember all that.
Yeah. And it has a picture of somebody around my age, our age group. Well, you're in between our age group. I'm 53. Have you got any younger brothers and sisters?
I have an older sister. She
Yeah.
is. She's 68. That's it.
I wonder why your name sounds so familiar to me. I'm only 53, and I know we didn't go to school together. Back
Well, I
in
know.
there's Allison right there. She says, "I'm here. Been here.
Okay, cool.
Been lurking on you, Kim. I got
Okay,
you back, babe. Just wanted to say thanks." But
you
anyway,
bet.
back in '82, we used to have the Lawrenceville Drive-In.
Yeah.
We owned it for 11 months before we gave it back to Phil. What was his? The cop. What was his last name? Started with an S. Sherman. Was that his last name? I don't remember.
McCullough.
Huh?
McCullough owns it now.
I'm talking about in '82.
Yeah, I understand.
I was pregnant the whole time I worked there.
A lot of water running under the bridge.
Yeah.
Is it the same location that you're talking about?
Yeah, right across used to be the old dollar store and the tavern. I noticed
Okay.
the tavern was gone the last time I went through there.
Yeah, they do quite a bit of business. We go down there and get the Beastie Burger.
You don't get the pizza burgers?
I did one time. I don't like it, or it don't like me.
Oh, spices in the pizza sauce.
Right.
Yeah. Now, when we had it, Mom used to make a homemade meal, dinner every day.
So Allison 481959. I am a supporter. Thank you for coming in, Allison. Cool.
I brought her out from lurking.
Aaron is a great supporter. He always comments on all my videos and my live streams. And I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. After we gave it back to Phil, he was cop there in town back in the '80s. I was thinking his last name was Sherman or something like that. And we gave it back to him, and then somebody made an ice cream parlor out of it for a little bit. And then they turned it back into the drive-in. I see. Can't even think of the lady's name that worked for Mom. One of the main ones she ran around with. They used to always go up to Tykel's, or not Tykel's, but Rita's.
Johnson? Terry Johnson? Rita Johnson?
No, I'm trying to think of one of the ladies that worked for my mom at the drive-in. They'd always go up to Rita's after they get off work. My mom's name's Bonita. I know you'd know her if you've seen her. She's shorter than me, and well, she's got a lot of gray hair now. But
That happens. You know that? Look at
yeah,
this.
yeah, she's 71. Still running around town. She runs the townhouse now for my brother until he gets it sold.
I have not been up townhouse for quite a while.
I don't think I've ever been in there.
Well, I used to go. Like I was telling you the other night,
I
I
always
used
think
to the townhouse and Tycho's and Rita's. I'd hit all three of them, and by then it was time to go home.
yeah, I understand that. Like I said, I didn't drink. I just had machines and played.
I
Gambled.
just moved straight south. Well, over just a little bit from Rita's. Go south 3 blocks.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed your location when you put out your snow video.
Yeah, I can see the stoplight up there
Hmm.
at the corner of 11th and State.
Right.
I'll tell you what, they've got that old pawn shop up there.
I ain't been through Northville for a while.
Well, there used to be up there by Tycho's on the corner. There was a pawn shop.
There used to be a drugstore the last time I was there.
Yeah, but it hadn't been a drugstore forever.
That's
You
why I've been there forever.
But anyhow, it was a pawn shop and they shut it down. But when they legalized the marijuana, that would be a good
This,
weed shop location right there.
what they call it, distillery or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But the city council is not wanting to let them bring in a distributor.
They don't
location.
want to.
Right.
Well, that's stupid. Look at the money they'd be losing out on.
Well, you'd think so.
I've always said ever since I was a little girl, if they'd legalize it, the country wouldn't be broke. I think Indiana would be the last one to do it. It could happen in my lifetime.
Well, that's how it used to be, back years ago. You had to be 21 in Indiana to drink, and you can come over in Illinois,
19.
buy beer and wine. You can buy hard liquor, but you could buy beer and wine at 19.
Yeah,
Well,
when I turned 19 down in Florida, they changed it to 21.
Yeah.
Idaho used to be 18. You could buy beer, but you had to be 21 to buy hard alcohol.
Where do you don't live in Illinois though? We're talking about Illinois. I'm just teasing you, Grizz. Now, I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to write us notes to go to the store to get cigarettes. Now, if at our Walmart here in town, if you have anybody under the age of 18, they card everybody. If you have somebody with you under the age of 18 without an ID, and it's, if they do have an ID and under 18, they won't sell you cigarettes.
I think I know they were talking about it. I think they passed a law now here in Oregon. You have to be 21 to buy cigarettes.
My son says they were changing it to 25 eventually here in Indiana. I don't know.
Hey, I think they should change it tonight.
I think what they should do, quite honestly,
Get rid of it.
no, for real, because I'm in support of cracking down on cigarette smoking and try to do it. But the only way to do it is these kids that have been smoking since they were 18, they're 18, 19 years of age. It's unfair to them.
I've been smoking since I was 7.
Crack the law down that this year here, if you're 18 years of age or older, you can buy cigarettes. But you know what? It's going to raise on up, until it's like to 25. So that the age of the ones that are 18 years of age right now are the last ones that can buy cigarettes at this age. And then the ones down below have to wait until they're 25.
I don't
I
think
understand what you're saying. And then the ones that already have been can be grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what they did down in Florida when I turned 19. If I would have turned 19 before the 1st of July, I could have still bought alcohol down there, but I turned 19 the 24th of July, so I couldn't buy alcohol because I changed to 21 the year I turned 19. But I didn't drink anyway, so it didn't bother me, but that's just something I remembered.
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing them raise that law. I mean, just raise it up to you got to be 50. Quite honestly, if they did it that way, and outlaw anybody any younger, than 18 at this time, this is the last generation that can smoke.
Well, I figure with them legalizing the marijuana everywhere like they are, that smoking's going to be banned eventually anyways.
I'm all for the banning of smoking. What I am dead set against is forcing businesses to ban smoking in their businesses.
Oh, they've done that for years, Grizz.
I know, and I hate that law. I think that's a communist law.
You can't legally smoke in a tavern now.
Yeah, not here in Oregon, you can't either.
You can in Indiana.
Yeah, and I don't go. I can't. See, if you're a quit smoker, it's terrible on a quit smoker.
Yeah, because the state's worse too.
Well, here's the deal. Here's my take on it. I believe that a private establishment has the right to maintain the rules that they want in their establishment.
All right, I don't know about Illinois. I know about Indiana. We had a bar here a couple years ago that the owners, they actually owned, or they actually still own, Russellville Tavern and Big Mac in Westport. And they own the railroad here, but they got the railroad. They don't even run the railroad now. They just run the Max's there in Westport and the Russellville bar. Well, a couple years ago, they forgot to pay their tax to allow smoking in there. So legally, they could not have their ashtrays in their bar. But if a customer carried in an ashtray, you could smoke in there.
I'll be darned.
It's all about the state.
Always a loophole.
It's all about the state taxes.
So if they carry their own ashtray in, they can smoke.
Yep. But since they didn't pay their tax, it was along with their gambling tax, so they run the tip boards and stuff like that.
Are you talking about Mad Max?
Yeah, the one that he owns the railroad over here also.
Right.
Yeah.
He also owns the port in Bridgeport.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Yeah. Yeah, they own the railroad here, but they don't
It's a
have
great place to eat.
They got cameras galore in that place that still could not get a bartender to not rip them off. So they shut it down.
The bartender rips him off.
And not anymore. He shut the doors.
We're
A lot of bars have that problem.
The railroad, it's across from Niehaus Lumber,
right
next door to Willie's Tavern.
Yeah, he shut that down.
Yep, it's been shut down for probably a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay, I don't go there.
Yep.
I've been
I wouldn't travel across the state line either if I was you.
I've been in that one, the Mad Max, right on the Illinois side.
Yeah.
That's a nice little place.
That's basically just for gamblers.
Right. I mean,
Russellville,
quick beer, go. You know what? That's all I've ever been there for.
The Russellville bar, they're supposed to. I haven't been up there in over a year, but they're supposed to open up the kitchen again and have Elsie Aldridge in there cooking fish and buying their fish off Elsie because he's a commercial fisherman up there in Russellville. And they're supposed to open the kitchen back up and let him cook up there.
Hey, speaking of bars, I got a story to tell Kim. I think he'll appreciate this story, being that he worked in a lumber yard. I we were doing a big old job out in the country. I mean, and I'm talking about way out towards Mount Lassen. I mean, it was way out in the woods, way out there. It was 15 miles off the main roads, off of gravel roads, and there's only like 3 houses back out there. Well, we had Par Lumber deliver a lumber truck load of lumber to us. When they got on out there, they broke down. They couldn't drive on back. It's out by Shingletown, Shingletown was 15, 20 miles from the house that we're building. So we drove them to it was a restaurant bar in Shingletown. We drove this truck driver over to the Shingletown bar so he could call. There was no radio signal or nothing out there where we was at. He got to the bar and he called up Par Lumber and he told him that he was broke down. They told him, we can't have a truck on out there for 4 hours. We can't have anybody out there to help you on out. So basically, here's what happened. Truck driver started buying us drinks. He got us shit-faced. Me and my brother, he got us both shit-faced. On the company couch. He bought us dinner. We got so drunk, we could not drive home our rig, with all the tools in it. That's how drunk we got. When they came on up, they drove us, our truck, back home so we could be sober. The other guy did, because there's 2 guys that came on up to tow, one to tow the truck and the other one to give us the driver, because he notified them that he was getting us drunk on their dime, So they got us drunk, hauled us back, and drove our rig back home for us, so we had a ride to get up to work in the morning and stuff. Man, I'll tell you what, we must have gone through at that liquor store, we must have gone through about $300 worth of liquor a piece out in there that night, plus dinner.
Plus dinner, I like that. Plus dinner.
Wow.
Did you work out there at the sawmill? Kelly
No, I worked in Bridgeport.
Bridgeport? Really?
At
Me and George Brown used to go in there back in the 80s to get all of our lumber for our wood shop.
Well, I was there. I worked there for 40 years.
Well, now, I just got to want to say one thing, Rhonda. When you download the OBS, and you just type in OBS, it'll take you right to their site. When you download the OBS, there is supposedly, now I haven't had no experience with it, there is a deal that will help you set it up, an automatic setup for your internet, your computer. It's supposed to read all that. I'm not familiar with that, but supposedly it will set you up automatically. If that's the case, you'll be fine.
Okay.
But if you have to manually set it up like I did, it's a job setting it up manually.
See, that's what I did. I had to do it manual when my Wi-Fi that I had at the time, I wasn't living with my kids. I was living with my ex-boyfriend. And the Wi-Fi up there, I was actually stealing from the neighbor, which was probably a half a football field away from me, and I only got like 2 bars. So someone said that might have had a lot to do with me trying to deal with OBS, was not having a strong enough Wi-Fi.
You got to have a strong enough internet signal for OBS. It does draw more bandwidth than typical, and it also draws more power on your computer too. So you got a dual purpose. It's really making things work overtime running OBS. If you want to see a for instance of it, Kim, bring up your YouTube page and do a screen share of that so you can see the movement and put it solely right on you. Put StreamYard right you on full screen here, and then show her what it looks like in YouTube for you.
Oh, I've seen not actually the StreamYard on OBS, but I've seen the Hangouts on OBS.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about what you would see as a OBS user.
Oh, okay.
When he waves the screen, what he's seeing when he waves the screen, he doesn't see a smooth movement like what we're seeing here. It's jerk all the way across.
Oh, I wouldn't like that at all.
Okay, now wait a minute. I'll be glad to do it if I know what I'm doing.
Go down to share screen.
She wants to see OBS.
No, she wants to see what you're seeing on YouTube. So you'll want a screen share of your YouTube page.
Okay.
Is it his OBS or his YouTube page that's like that?
It's
Well,
YouTube.
I got 3 things going here. You got your OBS, you got your StreamYard, and you have your YouTube.
Oh man, that sounds confusing.
It
You
is.
don't have to have your YouTube page open, by the way. You can close that on down.
I understand that, but the I don't know about using the OBS, but with the StreamYards is it depends on how fast your chat's moving, and if you have somebody that's you're just got a couple people in there that's just lurking and listening to the panel, then I've had up to 20-minute lag on my chat before.
Yeah, well, here I'll show you what I do on that there because it's
Okay,
basically
here's the YouTube page right here. And
Right.
I'm moving my hand right now.
we're not seeing it. We're not seeing the.
You got somebody in your basement?
Well, I
Just,
don't know.
no,
Okay. I'm confused to what I'm doing here.
He said your YouTube side's real jerky.
Yeah, it is.
but that's the way it appears on him because it's really draining a lot of power on his computer. It's still putting out a smooth internet, signal to YouTube. But what
Okay.
he
Okay. All right. That was going to be our next question because I mean, you guys look fine here. I mean, we all look fine, but
now just to show you what you do. This way my screen looks like if I'm running OBS or if I'm just streaming out of StreamYards without OBS.
I might have to take notes here.
I'm going to do a screen share. Let's see here, entire screen.
Okay, when you bring it, when you
Okay,
get
I'm
it,
going to do the entire screen now. Now this is what you're seeing. Okay, now this is other than you're seeing the screen on here. Okay, this here is typically like what you're seeing without the screen share with the three of us up here.
Yeah.
Looks like I have two separate windows open.
Right.
Now, here's my live comments. If we were streaming in live stream, this is where the comments are, and there's so much lag, I don't even look at that. Matter of fact, quite often, I'll take this whole page here. Okay, I'll take this whole page here, and I'll just slide that clear over where I don't even see that. I don't even want to look at that. And then I have my separate window here with my chat from YouTube that I popped out of YouTube.
Right.
Now this is exactly what I do whether I'm streaming in OBS or not. I have these two pages up front and my OBS, which is right here. I'll just kind of show you. I'm going to open it up, but I'm not going to run it.
Right.
Okay, here's my OBS. So if I'm streaming it with OBS, I got OBS in the background behind, and I'm still looking at my screen exactly the same way. I'm not when I'm streaming. My screen looks just like this here. So I got my StreamYard or my Hangouts page here, one or the other, and I have my pop out over here. It doesn't matter whether I'm using OBS or not. This is all I use right here to see. That's all I need.
Wow. I know this is gonna take me forever to figure it out, but I'm gonna work on it. I promise I will work on it because it's driving me nuts not being able to stream.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, scrapping, hoarding, tinkering fun. He came into Bill J's coin hunt earlier, and I said, "Scrapping." I said, "When are you gonna stream?" He's one of my dedicated people that's there all the time when I'm streaming. I said, "When are you gonna stream? I'm having withdrawals." He says, "I'll run it. I'll put it up and you run it." Which I said, "That'd be fine. I can holler at you when someone wants to come up on the panel or whatever." Because I mean,
Well, there is another option that you can do.
I'm listening.
You can do a screen share. So if you set up yourself another account, set yourself 2 or 3 accounts.
But I'd still be on the same Wi-Fi ID number. Won't they catch that?
You got to set up with a different email account on each one.
Right. But it'd still have the same Wi-Fi number that you're connected to.
No, this isn't going to work because you're still going to run out of hours either way. Yeah, never mind. You would have to have, see if you had multiple channels. If you created another channel on another YouTube page using a whole different email address.
Right, I understand that.
Then you could do 20 hours on that channel and 20 hours on the next channel and so forth until they refreshed all over again.
I might have to try that out just for the sake that that'd be easier on me than trying to use OBS to get it figured out. But what I was thinking was with the what's it called? It's not the ID number.
ISP.
Yeah, the ISP number is still going to be the same.
Well, yeah, but they don't go by the ISP. They're going by
Okay,
the
see,
email account.
that's what I was wondering if they did or not.
Yeah, no, they're going to go by your email account. So if you opened up another email account with YouTube, start a whole nother YouTube channel using a different email, so your two channels are not linked out together. Like my Alt 270 and my Gris 270 are interlinked. So it doesn't matter if I get a combined 20 hours all total, no matter how many channels I run it on. But that's because they're all linked underneath the same email.
Right.
If you start another one underneath another email address, the plus side of that is 20 hours of live streaming a month. You know, for 12 months, so you're going to easily have 4,000 hours a year. You know, for your watch time is going to be there. It's going to be an issue of getting the monetization through having the one.
I don't care to be monetized. I'm happy with that. I keep growing every day, but
Yeah.
I'm still under 400. I don't want to be up there high to where I can't pay attention to my chat, and I have to have my mods depend on, or I have to depend on my mods to, watch my chat. I don't want that.
But you eventually get there, Rhonda.
You think?
Oh yeah,
it will. Your channel will slowly grow.
yeah, it'll slowly go. Well, yeah, I didn't know you. You got me as a supporter. So
I looked you for a long time before I even let you know who I was. Well, how did I learn about you?
Me?
I
No,
came up on your channel. I don't know how you learned me to start with.
that's what I'm trying to think of. We was in another channel together, but I can't remember where.
You know where I first met Kim? Was on Bob's channel when he was dumber than 2 sacks of bricks, trying to get him to live stream on Bob's channel. You remember?
Me? Do what now, Grizz?
When we was trying to get you on Bob's channel to live stream with him.
Right.
And it was a struggle getting you up on there.
Well, hell yeah, it was. But I was determined, though. But see, Bob says, wait a minute. He said, everybody leave. He said, let's shut it down. I don't know if I called him or he called me, but we talked on the phone and he walked me through it.
Yep.
And Rhonda, that's what it's going to have to take someone to talk you through on the phone. But I'm not smart enough yet to know how to do it.
Right. I used to be really smart when it came to computers until I had my
Well,
5 brain traumas.
I'm gaining.
Yeah.
But see, Cornbread showed me how to take the picture and squeeze it together.
Right.
I messed that up and I had to start over again.
Yeah, I mean, the hardest part, if you have good internet and you have a decent computer, then it's not all that difficult. I mean, it is still difficult, but it's not as difficult with us with OBS. What is difficult was when I first started trying to run OBS, was when I had a lot slower internet and trying to get everything to work. It just was.
Get the dog
I
out.
had to reset all the settings and really mess with it before I could live stream with OBS. It was a pain. But with decent internet and decent computer, it's not near as difficult.
It's still a pain.
It's still a pain, but you didn't have to go through of changing your settings.
Not today.
Well, I'm trying to type in chat, and Allison was asking how much you charge. StreamYard charges if you don't have the OBS like they're doing, and you want to continue just using the StreamYard, just $25 a month. I put 36, but I was trying to type guess in the dark. But if you buy it by the year, then you'll save $60 on it. They'll give you a discount if you pay for it by the year.
Yeah, but see, we don't make that kind of money.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I'm not going to try to pass it on to my subscribers.
No,
Yeah,
that's why when you started talking, I was just gonna wish him happy birthday and go back over to my buddies. And it's unlimited, and you have more benefits and more settings and all kinds of bullshit when you pay the money, if you have the money to pay it. It's nice. It's nice. But
I get a Lawrenceville number, and at the bottom it's got a whole line of numbers like VT04, and then there's nobody there.
that's weird.
Well, I mean, it happens all the time. It's not weird for us because it happens all the time.
Well, maybe you already got them blocked. That's why there's nobody there.
I don't have blocked. But the other day, a guy called, and I got his number, and I just kept calling him back.
Alright.
And he says, "Hi, DJ Mike." I said, "Yeah, Mike. I do. I said, "You go ride your camel," and he'd hang up, and I'd call him right back. I said, "Why are you hanging up on me? I want to talk to you about my student loan."
Yeah, right.
That's what he wanted to talk to me about, my student loan.
Yeah, the one I get is the homeowners want to extend your homeowner's warranty. Is what I get every day.
Well,
I just take the phone, I answer it, I don't say nothing, and I lay it down and I'm talking to themselves till they figure out they're talking to themselves and hang up.
Yeah. Now, David in the desert just made a comment. He says, just letting you know, if you want to run off your girlfriend,
Watching people hearing.
hearing.
I'm not going to say I won't pay YouTube nothing, because I do pay YouTube. I paid YouTube for 7 years to have the premium, but that's nice so I could have the download the music and listen to it offline when I'm traveling and stuff. And that's only $10 a month, and I don't miss it because it's automatically withdrawn out of my account.
Well, that's your choice.
Yeah.
But like Maurice, you said, I'm not going to pay a penny to be on YouTube. I don't blame you, Marie. I'm not either.
I'm not paid to be on YouTube. I'm just paid to have the music when I'm traveling.
Okay. Are you talking about the SM radio?
No,
Series?
no, YouTube, you can pay $9.99 a month, and
Okay.
you can download the music and listen to it offline. You can listen to it on YouTube and don't have to have your Wi-Fi on.
Cool.
You see what Tim just said there? I got to remember that one. He says he likes to answer the phone, Pennsylvania State Police Fraud Hotline. How may I direct your call?
Oh, yes.
I watch.
I like that. But a lot of times, there's nobody there.
I know. Now, have you got that phone call yet, Kim? Have you got the phone call yet where it shows the phone number that's calling, but then up above that, there's a string of numbers that are just scrolling on by?
I haven't gotten it.
Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out what that is.
Well, it's different on a cell phone. On my little caller ID box, you got your number and then a whole bunch of numbers below that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a Lawrenceville number.
That's
See?
weird.
So that means you're from out of the country then.
They can make
Lawrenceville's from out of the country.
Right, Marie, and we appreciate you supporting
Yep.
because you are considered as a non-creator, which is what YouTubers need. You
Yep.
support us, and I appreciate it.
And I hate it when people go on a witch hunt and say, "Hey, you know what? That person's not a creator. We don't trust them. We got to ban them from our room."
I don't hate anybody.
I don't want creators subscribing to me because I don't want them taking my subscribers away. I want the non-creators.
Right, right.
Right.
They're going to be there more for you.
Yep.
Yeah. And just think of how many watch time hours that Marie has gave us.
Yep. Oh, she's given us a lot.
A lot.
Just like Rosanna's given us a lot. I mean, there's a number of channels I
Yeah.
really do appreciate.
But you see, you take one person that's on your channel and you live stream for an hour, and that one person gives you an hour.
Only if they continuously talk in chat.
Yeah.
They,
Well,
they have to talk in chat. I can't remember if it's every 7 minutes or every 15. They have to be in your chat for 15 minutes before you get the view.
I don't think so.
Yes.
You just have to have it running.
I haven't heard that. No, I think all it has to do is be running. Yeah, the watch time. Now, going along with what you're saying, though, Rhonda, is for it to show that they're showing up in chat. In chat, they have to say something every 15 minutes. Otherwise, they'll disappear from the chat box, but not from a person in the view count. So like when you leave it, when a person leaves a comment. Let's see here. If I go to my chat box right now, how many people are in the live chat in here right now?
It says 8.
And there's only 7 people on the participants. So that there's one person that hasn't commented in, say, like the last 15 minutes or whatever.
Now it went down to 7. But I don't trust them numbers because I've had my chat going, like 10 or 11 people, and they're just chatting away, and had my panel full, and it says 0. I have had that happen to me too.
Yeah, well, yeah, YouTube does have glitches. There's no doubt about that.
Bigfoot Silver, hello.
Hey, you following me, Bigfoot?
I just did a boo-boo. I just closed down my chat box. Now I got to reopen it up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't you that caused it. I did it.
Well, you was trying to show me your screen, so I just took the
You
blame.
gotta be careful which one you're clicking on.
Yeah. I meant to get rid of the participant chat on there that I was showing. Hi, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, I only came over to wish Kim a happy birthday. He's my neighbor, about 15 miles from me, in a different state where I'm from, and wanted to wish me a happy birthday. And I hear them discussing on how they're using StreamYards without using ours with OBS.
Yeah, we just kind of got.
Wait, my neck's killing me.
Yeah, we just got it. StreamYard piggyback.
By the way, don't be surprised. My Altitude 70 channel name is going to change shortly. I'm changing the.
Blessings to you too, Tim's World.
Yeah, well, I'm going to make one of my other channels Altitude 70.
He says, cool. Happy birthday, Kim.
Thank you.
Yeah, on the YouTube side, it is showing you're 63 years old. You don't have to edit nothing there if that's what you want it to show on YouTube. On your StreamYard side, it's showing Sunday, but on the YouTube side, it's not.
Well, Grizz showed me how to change it. But I have to do it when I live stream the next.
Yeah, bring it out here and hand it to me.
But at least I got it up and running. I thought I had messed up.
Nope, you're running loud and clear.
That's great.
Bigfoot, is Melissa still on? Hoobie. I'm gonna go over there and tell her she wasted $25. Guess what I found out?
What'd you find out?
That's what I'm gonna go over there and tell Melissa. You wasted $25. But
Oh,
she couldn't figure out the OBS neither. That's why she went ahead and paid the $25 yesterday.
okay. The thing of it is, Rhonda, I'd be glad to help you, but I'm not intelligent enough yet to know how to do it. Cornbread and Grizz is the ones that show me how to do it.
He says Melissa's went dark on him. I think Melissa was having trouble with her Wi-Fi and was having somebody come out to repair it and had too many people up on her panel.
Yeah, David, thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. Well, I was looking at my channel and I noticed that I'd made one a year ago. And I thought, well, hey, I better get this fired up because today's the day.
I hear you.
Tomorrow will be after the deal.
So
My
if you
sister
made a video, then you have
I'll
another video.
over here a little bit.
So
Well, thank
you have to
you. Look at all them cakes.
hey, if Redneck Stacker was here, he could eat them all. Oh man, I wish I had a fireplace. Inside or out, don't matter. I love to watch fire.
The fire's still smoldering over here, Robert, but I pretty much let it go on out. I still got one going indoors though.
Rhonda, you can get one of them screensavers on your laptop. You can see the fire and crackle and pop and crack.
Oh, that's just extra room taken up on my laptop then.
Well, you couldn't run anything else. Thank you, Robert.
David said he gets notifications. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I finally got a notification about an hour into my live stream, and I didn't start live streaming until a half hour after Iron Dog ended his live stream. His live stream was over with when I finally got a notification from Iron Dog.
Oh man,
I've been like that on my own live streams when I get my notification. Someone's live on your channel until after a couple hours into it.
Get the smoke away from me. I'm taking that tree out here soon anyway. I'm taking this tree out here soon anyway.
So one of the other brain farts I'm having is they come up with this YouTube for kids. So
oh yeah,
try to separate us.
Well, you have to announce that your video's not for kids. There's a place on there that you've got to click.
Yeah, I've already done that. I've already told them.
You're good.
With a lot of the community that I hang around with is coin roll hunters, variety and error searchers, stuff like that, like I do. And a lot of them are kids. And I'm subscribed to quite a few of them. Well, Nathaniel, Nathaniel's, well, he's over 13, but he's not over 18. And Nathaniel's subscribed to me. I used to have him up on my panel, but I don't have anybody under the 18 on my panel anymore since they came out with that.
The other day, it was your panel. You had your granddaughter, grandson.
My grandsons, yeah, they're on my streams every day, but I'm talking about bringing them up on the panel from the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they ain't gonna they can
They're with you.
take my channel. I don't care. They ain't gonna make me keep my grandkids out of my streams.
Okay. Hello, Tara.
Hey, Tara.
So I don't know if that would be a problem there or not.
Rico had just hit 1,000 and got his 400 hours. I helped him get his 4,000 hours. And the next thing we heard was he wasn't going to be able to get monetized because of his kids and his streams. When he does the wheel thing and everything, he has the kids, turn the wheel. And then we found out, he came on my panel and we was talking, and he said it wasn't the kids. He can have the kids. He just can't have his little ducky that he does his videos with and acting like the ducky's going to get his coins. Can't have any toys in your streams or your videos that attract kids. They will take it down. You can have kids, you just can't have toys.
Now, if you market for kids and you don't monetize,
Then you can't.
it's okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Now we're having to get into it. The deadline was noon today, but we're having a Secret Santa, and they're going to draw names and mail the address and stuff to whatever name you got. And the one guy, there's Jeep and John and Phil that's doing it, and Phil started this thing with the boys calling him stinky and smelly. So I texted him I emailed him 5 minutes before noon, and I said, "Well, my ex gave the boys $15 for Christmas. I said, just go ahead and put that."
Don't worry about that. No, you can do that.
One, and so he emailed me back. He says, "Do you want me to put him down?"
Inside or outside, I don't care.
And I laughed. I said, "Well, yeah, if that's what you do,
We can do that too.
make sure that the person that gets them knows that's."
Okay. I can do that. Let's throw some papers out here.
He calls him that on he's in every stream I'm in.
Okay. You want a bag?
And everybody knows him by that. So it just made me giggle when he said that. You want me to put him in as stinky and smelly? They get a kick out of that. Oh, Italian sausage and spaghetti. That sounds good. My son just got me supper. It looks more like breakfast. Sausage and egg sandwich and fried taters.
Hide and seeker. Bigfoot said.
Get a bag full and I'll start burning it.
Or maybe that's his name.
Yeah, that goes along with his name. Oh. He just put a emoji up there.
Your call. Please reach out to customer care for assistance. We are on.
No, I can eat biscuits and gravy any time of the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's up to everyone to raise their kids according to the values and morals they wish them to pursue, not the government or social media. That's right, David. I agree 100% with that. And usually, you can, Bigfoot could probably verify it. My streams during the day ain't near as wild as my streams at night. And people usually knows 3 o'clock my grandkids are home. They usually watch what they say, and Dale, he'll come straight out and tell you if you say something wrong. You're not supposed to say that word. Well, I'm going to get off here, guys. Thanks for helping me. And Grizz, is your email on your channel? If I can't get nobody in the other community to help me. Oh, he's on the phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is, Rhonda.
Okay.
Chris,
He's on the phone.
sister and brother-in-law is going to be over here in just a little bit. I need to shut this down.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Good job breathing in it. Peace out, everybody.